This is Kyron Pollard. When you play, do it the legal way. Don't bet on illegal gaming.
The government of Trinidad and Tobago, through the National Task Force Against Trafficking in Persons, continues to develop and implement effective policies and procedures to prevent and suppress human trafficking. To date, the National Task Force has developed 2 national plans of action against the crime of trafficking in persons. Trinidad and Tobago adopts a 4-pronged approach in its response to human trafficking. 1. Effective identification of victims and witnesses. 2. Prevention of human trafficking. 3. Protection of victims and witnesses. And 4. Prosecution of suspected traffickers. In the Ministry of National Security, we established called the Counter-Trafficking Unit to lead and manage Trinidad and Tobago's response to human trafficking. The Counter-Trafficking Unit works closely with the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service, the Immigration Division, and international law enforcement agencies to aggressively and proactively investigate and prosecute suspected human traffickers. Human trafficking is a serious crime. Rest assured, the government of Trinidad and Tobago and its agencies remain committed in the fight against human trafficking and will respond with immediate effect when the need arises.
We are the Counter-Trafficking Unit of the Ministry of National Security, Trinidad and Tobago, safeguarding human life.
Eye on Dependency with Garth and Natasha.
Reality radio, at its best, where every life is a biography.
Sundays, at 10 a.m., and exclusively, on I-95.5 FM.
And streamed live, on the Eye on Dependency Facebook page, and YouTube channel.
Thank you for staying with us. You're listening to Dependency, and if you're just joining us, we are speaking with Romel Lezama, who sat with us a few months ago as an inmate at the YTRC. Now he was freed. Resident, sorry, at the YTRC.
Resident.
Thank you for the correction.
Yes.
And now he's a free man with a chance now to start his life over. He's looking for employment. As you heard, he's a jack of all trades, and this is the part now that society have to play now.
Yes.
In helping him to reintegrate.
Yes.
We know some of you out there don't believe in it. We know some of you out there would love for the prison to keep filling and filling and filling and filling. Just once it's a room, just open the gate and put them in. And Mr. Akwi, I remember in the 80s, at least when I was there, the majority of prisoners were convicted prisoners. Now, what's the ratio now? What's the difference now?
Absolutely correct. I'm just going to give you a guesstimate. It's primarily, I would say, 80 to 85% remanded and 50%.
Wow.
15% convicted.
Whoa, that's a lot. That's a lot. Yeah, because when I went to prison, it was the prison van. No, they need more than one prison van to transport prisoners. You know,
because all of these people will have matters pending, so the back and forth. I mean, now that we have the video technology, I suppose that makes it easier. But the back and forth to court wouldn't be an easy thing for the prison service itself to manage.
So let's take you a little more inside now. What happened in the court books? This is one of the, and then we share the commissioner's testimony, and we'll call the commissioner, and of course we'll take your course too. We have, and I had a message for the medical board this morning. The medical board of Trinidad and Tobago. Yep. We have not forgotten you. We have more questions to ask you as well. And you see, this is why when stuff like this happens to like people like Romel, I'm not celebrating the fact what he did. I'm celebrating the fact that there are people who've done worse, and they're walking free among us today. Got a slap on the wrist.
Yep.
And So this is what I'm saying, there's this sort of balances it out in a way, because we do expect the magistrates and judges to always get it right.
No.
Especially when it comes to substance abuse issues. So, but the medical board, the magistrate done what she had to do already. You have a job to do for Trinidad and Tobago. And I can tell you this, we might as well stop observing World Day Against Drug Abuse and Illicit Trafficking if this does not, the public does not have a say in this, and we see this through with this doctor. So, but we'll deal with that before we wrap up. Let's go to the video.
This is video A. This is the mitigation video, short man.
Yes, so this is what the judge saw as
Yes.
well, and that was part of his testimony and mitigation.
Yes.
Or what we are looking at are different pictures of Romel doing different things, playing drums, and he seems to be a very accomplished drummer as well. This is some pictures with him and his family. And these are who? These are your siblings, right? And pictures with him and his sisters, holding his little nephew. And these are this is him on Skinner Park stage. This is Skinner Park, right? This has audio. Let's hear some of the audio. Let's hear some. With Mr. Akwi, taking him through his paces, sparring session. So waiting, Mr. Akwi, we can have a national champion on our hands soon if he continues. Right. He was already a national champion.
National champion in the novice 69 kg category.
So there's him in the ring here now, in red?
Training, that's him training.
Oh, training. Okay.
Romel would have represented Trinidad and Tobago locally as well. At Brian Lara's boxing on the hill.
Right.
Yes, he represented us.
So yes, so this is
number 17, Mr. Romel Lezama.
What was this here now?
Papa Mel.
The
The name of the song he's going to
national
be doing for us this afternoon is Walls
that's
of
Skinner Park.
Renovation. As we see the sun continuing to make its way across the sky in San Fernando, and we get ready for contestant number 17, Romel Lezama, Papa Mel.
2023. At the new and refurbished Skinner Park, I might add.
Since I know myself is pain and pressure as a youth growing in enterprising was nice. I had to look for it just to survive. And could you believe, at the age of 13, my father dead and gone, my uncle kill him in front of me. Last experience with daddy, it was too bloody. It get me bitter since that day, have no love for nobody. I start to speed, these days they calling it steep. Dusty, I want to kill my uncle for making my heart bleed. Only try, I feel I did. Trust family, paid cause more pain and pain. Now 10 years I in YTC. At chance I believe, Father God, He give me. Road was leading to a dead end, causing more casualties. Jah know the kind of man I is. Sweet put things in place. I scrap the whole book, yeah, go back for a brand new page. So no more crime, no more wickedness. It ain't too late, let's fix this. Sometimes the things we experience.
So what we're looking at now, folks on radio, with Romel, and we apologize for the break in transmission. Yeah? So that's our fault. We don't know what happened, but thank you for sticking with it and coming back. So this is Romel on stage at Skinner Park this year, Calypso Fiesta. Didn't make it to the final, but he has a new one. He said he's sure he's going to make it to the final. This time he's going to win Young King and all of that. So we're going to hear it before he leaves. I want to hear it too. So I know what my competition is this year. At least one of them, right? But yeah, this is what you're looking at is what was played in court actually, and this was historic as well. And this is him in studio here on Project. Let's take a listen.
Not taking shot for long gun done in my hand. Evil in heart, over wicked in mind. So better always used to vex. It was sweet taste to mankind. If I feel to take your thing, it gone and I ain't sorry. It reached a stage where even my mother couldn't talk to me. Shot of my dreams is only badness I pray. That thought to be a cause got dead and gone. Life in the gutter.
So those of you who are just joining, this is the beginning of the journey. I don't know what happened there. There's some shop. I don't know if you had some technical difficulties, but we stopped where he was in studio at Project Hope, and then following that would be Dependency, and then we bring to the end of this video. But what you're looking at was what was played in court for the judge, and of course it's well put together. Woman who helped put this video. What's this deputy lawyer? Well done. Let's get some other. So yes, so those of you on radio, we're looking at him going through his paces. Once again, if you're just joining us, you're listening to Dependency, and we have Romel Lezama in
Number 17, Mr.
studio
Romel
with us.
Lezama, also known as Papa
This is
Mel.
a shot of
the name of the song he's
going to
going
go
to
through
be
the
doing
Skinner
for us
Park
this
again.
afternoon
This is him on Skinner Park stage. Somebody said here on YouTube that they were there live
across the
carrying
sky
on.
in San
So let's hear him.
and we get ready for contestant number 17, Romel Lezama, Papa Mel.
up in the gutter. Since I know myself is pain and pressure, as a youth growing in enterprise, it was nice. I had to look for it just to survive. And could you believe, at the age of 13, my father dead and gone, my uncle kill him in front of me. Last experience with daddy, it was too bloody. It get me bitter since that day, have no love for nobody. I start to speed, these days they calling it steep. Dusty, I want to kill my uncle for making my heart bleed. Only try, I feel I did trust family. Paid cause my pain and pain. Now 10 years I invite this scene. A chance I believe, Father God he give me. Road was leading to a dead end causing more casualties. I know the kind of man I is. Sweet put things in place. I scrap the whole book, yeah, go back for a brand new page. So no more crime, no more wickedness. It ain't too late, let's fix this. Sometimes the things we experience has little use. Only God can work a miracle, and that's the truth. No more gangs, no more evil. I live it good with my people. If it's one thing life teaches lessons, don't make time run out and they ain't learn nothing. No more excuses, no more failure. Put back the pieces, them together. Look around, we killing out each other. We need to rehabilitate, skin apart.
Yeah, crime ain't no joke now. Trouble come drunk but haunt your life when it gets sober. Never care about consequences, I was bad like crab. Not taking shot for long, gun done in my hand. Evil in heart, over wicked in mind. So bitter always used to vex, it was sweet taste to mankind. If I feel to take your thing, it gone a 9. Sorry, it reached a stage where even my mother couldn't talk to me. Shot of my dreams is only badness I pray. That thought to be a coast guard dead and gone, it's sinking the sea. Dark clouds overhead, the lights was off, Romel couldn't see. Jah had to clip my wings, preserve my life in white sea. A chance I believe this was granted to me. Pat yourself, slow down your pace, get it right, you'll be free. All the hurt and pain I go through, I forget who is me. Jah break my tongue, no choice to go upon my knees. So no more crime, no more wickedness. It ain't too late, let's fix this. Sometimes the things we experience as little youth, only God can work a miracle, and that's the truth. No more gangs, no more evil. I live in good with my people. If it's one thing life teaches lessons, don't make time run out and you ain't learn nothing. No more excuses, no more failure. Put back the pieces, them together. Look around, we killing out each other. We need to rehabilitate.
That's not Gary. They still have the no, it was. So what do you independency part?
I don't know. I thought that
Thank
was.
you, ladies and gentlemen, for joining us. And that's what you just saw there was the testimony that was played in court. And we really thank again the team of judges for allowing us this opportunity to change our life. So, and we're so happy that we were part of this. You know, I always believe in saying, you save a life, you make 1,000 angels sing. You have no use to us in prison, in YTRC or Golden Grove or MX. You have talented people of this country have no use to us in prison. What Mr. Akwi just explained there is compulsory national service or mandatory youth service, whatever you want to call it. Because when you're in the care of officers, somehow you all come to your senses and say, somehow we come to our senses and say, look, enough is enough. And you said enough is enough. Yeah. You're going to tell us now about the future plans. We're going to call the commissioner after this break. And before we do that, play video B. I want you to comment on this video.
No, B. It wouldn't be B. It would be C.
This is a very short clip of a mother speaking about young people today. Listen to her. And Romel, I want you to respond. Listen to exactly what she says.
Youth are not afraid. That video shows.
Youth are not afraid. Let's see if we could make some sense from you as a youngster.
It sounds like she's a social worker and she interacts with rated.
Let's go, Shortman.
It's a very short video, just 50 seconds long, but she says a mouthful. Essentially, she's asking, what do you tell a young man who is not afraid of being in prison or not afraid to die when he is at that point? What do you tell him? How do you explain to him that the trajectory in his life is not purposeful?
So while we wait on Shortman, those of you on the YouTube channel, remember to like and subscribe. While you're there, if you're new to the channel, please like and subscribe to the channel. And look out for really great things happening in the new year. So prepare yourselves by liking and subscribing to this channel. Shortman, are we ready with video B? C, sorry.
When I have boys, even when I go into the JDC, when I have boys looking at me telling me, I can make $500, $600, $700 a day or more in 3 hours, stealing your gun out your car, robbing you real quick, and then I'm at home chilling, and I'm on the Xbox, I'm on the PS5 for the rest of the day chilling, while you out here busting your butt every day to work. I can make this in a few hours. What do you tell that kid? My mama's struggling, we're hungry, but I can go out here in 3 hours, get the money, feed my mama, and our light's not gonna be off? And you telling me to go to school, work hard, and you're a college graduate, you're a teacher, and you struggling. I go into JDC, I had boys tell me I'd rather live 25 years and kick it and have everything I want than struggle for 70. What do you tell that kid? My mama can't afford to put Jordans on my feet, but I can go out here and make one hit, and I can buy Jordans for all my siblings.
And they don't care if they lose their life or anything.
No, they're not afraid. And that's why I'm afraid, because they really aren't afraid.
Play that again, please.
Please play it again.
Because she was talking kind of fast, and I want people to get.
When I have boys, even when I go into the JDC, when I have boys looking at me telling me, I can make $500, $600, $700 a day or more in 3 hours, stealing your gun out your car, robbing you real quick, and then I'm at home chilling, and I'm on the Xbox, I'm on the PS5 for the rest of the day chilling, while you out here busting your butt every day to work. I can make this in a few hours. What do you tell that kid? My mama's struggling, we're hungry, but I can go out here in 3 hours, get the money, feed my mama, and our light's not gonna be off. And you telling me to go to school, work hard, and you're a college graduate, you're a teacher, and you struggling. I go into JDC, I had boys tell me I'd rather live 25 years and kick it and have everything I want and struggle for 70. What do you tell that kid? My mama can't afford to put Jordans on my feet, but I can go out here and make one hit, and I can buy Jordans for all my siblings.
And they don't care if they lose their life or anything.
No, they're not afraid. And that's why I'm afraid. They really aren't afraid.
Why, Romel?
That is how dangerous it is now. The elders say, this is the generation of vipers. This is not the generation of vipers. This is the generation of manipulators. Full stop.
But why aren't they afraid?
How do you?
You see men posing
because this day and age, plenty rather the afterlife than to suffer here.
Serious?
Yeah.
So the guys who, because I always ask, when I see videos of young men posing with weapons on social media, they in a little circle smoking, drinking, and they have the Tech 9 and they have the AR-15 and they have the pistol and dancing and singing. Why would anybody want to choose that life? So what you're saying then now is that they rather...
Yeah, because I listen to all kind of music, right? And some of the influence come from music. Music don't need permission to enter your subconscious, to enter your spirit, man, right, and manifest, right? And when you hear a man singing and he say, sun wouldn't feel so special if it wasn't for pain. Joy wouldn't feel so good if it wasn't for pain. That had to be easy because life is hard. What do you expect?
And men listening to that and absorbing those lyrics.
But, music is a very powerful thing. And a pastor might be in a taxi, right? And you're hearing Chinibad and unconsciously tapping your foot and shaking your head. No, that is how serious music is, and people don't understand it. Huh?
So you think that's part of the feeding with the drugs and everything. We have the commissioner on the line. Commissioner Ramutak, good morning to you, sir.
Hi, good morning, Garth. Good morning, Natasha.
Morning.
Good morning to those on the studio there, and good morning to your listening audience. Good morning to the prison officers and all those on the World Wide Web.
So once again, we'd like to thank you and your officers, especially those of the Program Industries Department and the ones who take care of the lads at the YTRC for the great job you all continue to do despite being out of the public's eye.
Thank you very much, and my executive that supports me in the prison service, and all the officers who understand rehabilitation and national titles, like Mr. Aki and Mr. Orozco, who you have there.
So, Commissioner, this young man we have in studio here, not very often you could get a commissioner to vouch for you in court. You did that. Why did you see it necessary to do it for Romel?
Well, I looked Romel in his eyes. And I looked him in his eyes, and I could have seen his heart. That is an intuition. It tells us who into the field of human engineering, who you can take a chance with. Trusting a human being is a risky business, but it's calculated risk. And I'm speaking in general terms now, not just as a commissioner. I'm taking just in relationship. God created us with the ability to love. Whether you love material things, or you love human beings, or you love for God, we all have love in us. Even those who commit criminal acts, they love committing crime, or they love the profits of crime. There is the element of love. In the prison service, we who are in the business of re-engineering human beings who needs to be rehabilitated, we have to extend that love to them. Romel showed extreme talent. He had a potential there that anything he does, he excels in. And I suppose what what's the word? What Romel had going for him was his attitude and aptitude of respect. If he was a disrespectful person, he would not have been where he is right now, because we as officers would not have given him that love, or I should say, not easily given that love. Romel is a very respectful person. And maybe kudos to his parents for planting that seed, at least, of respect and love into him. And any person, be that to motivate those on our charges and empower them. And that's the tagline for the prison service for this year, to motivate and empowerment. So Romel was given a chance to develop himself. He was given opportunities. He seized those opportunities, and he excelled. And then, of course, recommendation, I asked around, and I was given all those. I wasn't with Romel in the beginning stage. I haven't spent as much years with Romel as Api or Mr. Orozco, but I would have found out. So Romel's doing his track record, spoke for himself. So, and I would say I did Romel no favor. I gave him his just dues. And I think as a society, we need to do that too. We need to give people their just dues. So while my co-opponents has taken chances, they're not really taking chances. It's an investment. As a commissioner, I invested in Romel, and the investment continues. Right now, Romel will take what he got from the prison service, the relationship, the attitude, the empowerment, the knowledge, the love, and he has to nurture that on his own now. It's like a young bird leaving its nest and having a friend on its own, but it's not leaving empty-handed. We have deposited emotion, strength, empowerment, knowledge, all those good stuff into Romel, and he knows how to go there and bloom. It's a proud feeling for us in prison service. Romel is one of our success cases. We have quite a few coming behind him.
I was just about to ask that. You have a lot more Romels in there just waiting for their turn to make that return.
Yes.
Commissioner?
That's right.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So that day, so you were comfortable with the decision you made, and I know you would do it again once the occasion arrives.
Of course, it was done before Romel too. It just said Romel case was highlighted. There's another young man from YTC. I don't think I should call his name. I call his first name Jonathan.
Yes. Remember Jonathan?
Yeah.
Yeah. His intent was at school. In school, he's a free person today. Spent many years waiting his day in court. And he's a young man just like Romel, made some wrong decisions. But thankfully now he's outside and doing well. And if I am a trendsetter, I'm setting the trend for others to follow. Romel would have seen role models in the prison like Mr. Akri, Mr. Orozco, and many others. And we need, even as adults, we need role models. I as a commissioner, I look at other personal role models. And I know for a fact some person look upon me. That is additional pressure on us when we are in a position to be an example to others. You do the wrong thing and person want to follow that. You do the thing and they follow that. There's no sweeter feeling of joy when you see you invest in someone and a human being and see them bloom. That we achieve more that way, more than some of us who go to church, temple, or mosque.
Commissioner, once again, with the little that you have, you continue, and your program and industries department continue to do the great work that is expected of you, because your motto is to hold and treat. And we are happy that you are doing that. And we want to thank you very much.
Thank you. And I want to thank all my officers for looking in this direction, where rehabilitation, we have to be passionate for it, is our main focus, along with security.
Yes, sir. Along with security.
Thank you, God. Thank you for your program, for highlighting the good things in the prison. I thank you for highlighting the good things in mankind.
You're welcome, sir. Anytime.
Yes, sir.
Take care. We'll be in touch.
Yeah. Sure.
All right. So there you have it, folks. That was your commissioner, Romel. And now is your opportunity now to say some thank yous before we play your track. And
before he does that, let me just share the last bit of Judge Antoine's piece before she, delivered her judgment. So if you hear so it's two persons speaking now, right? So the court, yes, all right. So he is to be released. So Mr. Lezama, let me tell you that many, many people continue your trajectory. I listened closely to your calypso, and I think that your motto or your watchwords from today, these should be your watchwords from today. No more crime, no more wickedness, no more gangs, no more evil, no more failure. Those are the watchwords of your Romel Lezama, yes? Yes, ma'am. From today, and I hope you keep speaking publicly about your life and your experience. That's one thing, and I hope that you return to the YTRC from time to time. Yes, ma'am. And continue to mentor those youths who remain there. Yes? Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. So you are to be released from prison today. So let me thank the attorneys, everyone who has assisted the court with this sentencing. Let me thank everyone who has put forward. I want to thank the staff, the officers of the YTRC. I think you owe them a debt of gratitude because, yes, ma'am, I think that it's their influence. It's because of their influence and they work with you. It's partly, I wouldn't say wholly, partly responsible for your reality, for where you've reached today. Yes? Yes, ma'am. All right. So unless anyone else wants to say anything, this would be the end of this matter.
How my fault. That's it. You're a free man.
You're a free man.
Bless God.
You slept that night?
Nah.
I told you I said yes. I wasn't sleeping because now you have to readjust now. How are you readjusting to this new journey?
Coming along. I still getting up like if I still getting up with the intentions of our officer coming to check to see if I'm alive and these kind of things. So it's coming along. But the good thing about it is that I'm getting up rather early.
I'm not going to say that. Keep that. Keep that. Keep that. You see 5 o'clock?
And going to sleep at a certain time too, not staying up all hours of the night.
Because if you intend to continue boxing as well, you know you have to get that ample amount of sleep.
I give my coach, man, before I leave, I tell him I say, but yeah, 3 years again, man. When I reach 30, I don't want to compete. I will start to help him coach.
Right. Well done. And again, we thank Justice Calabong Antoine on her team.
Yes.
For
sharing that.
For sharing that with us.
So that we could share it with you.
So we could share it with you, the listening audience. But in hoping that you don't have to go through what Romel go through.
Correct.
Your son, your daughter, because
for
having a family in prison is not an easy thing. You know?
Correct.
I'm sure Ms. Aki would have seen parents come there and break down and beg and plead and, you know. How you feel before, tell us about that. So these youngsters will listen what they put their parents through.
God, as a parent myself, when I see the mothers and fathers come through there, you know, it's really, it's heartbreaking. It is heartbreaking because I know some of these kids and the parents don't have much means. And yet to see the parents that have run away from work, made that sacrifice. Some of them doing little security jobs, they might be working fast food, you know, had to make these sacrifices to come and visit. It's demanding. And I always tell the young men, I say, here's what you're doing. Tell mom and dad, you're getting everything here you need right now. 3 square meals and a snack. Room, tell them don't come and spend $1. They want to come and look for you, that's okay, but don't buy no snacks or nothing. You good, tell them you're good. Right? That is your way of giving back to them. You know? But it is tough. It is tough. And I remember a senior telling me, our job is a purposeful one, an honorable job, honorable profession. And the more we understand that, the more public understand that, what we do is, remember you all send them there to us.
Yeah.
You all don't have to deal with them.
Yes, correct.
A teacher visit at a school came in the other day and he said, well, I say, sir, when you all can handle them, we're the last bastion of hope, you know. And we try. But learn behaviors, as Romel said. 15, 16 years are doing one thing and doing one thing. When they come to an institution and say, order, pull up here. You know, I ask them whole day, every day. When they see me say, pull up your pants, shoot in your pants.
Because they still want to
that's
the
what
coast
they
like
used
the
to.
outside, yes.
Yeah, that's what they used to. So now you put them in this environment where structure and order and, you know, it's really tough.
Mandatory youth service.
But a lot of parents, one thing the parents say, and they agree to, they say, sir, here's saving my son's life.
Yes.
A parent got bail for her son the other day. And she said, she said, sir, the young men who he was running outside there with independence, they come and get killed. And my son was in YTC.
So her son was saved, really.
And this is a businesswoman. When I mean, she had close up her business. I tell her, I say, look, your mama to close up her business to come and visit you. She said, why TRC have my son alive today? Those boys you're running the streets with, lock up. And I asked him, how many of those young men gave your mom $100 or $200 to come and visit?
Not one.
One friend from school who wasn't about her life wrote him a letter and came and visited him. Somebody who really saw him as a brother knew, because the young man is intelligent, but the environment is from.
Right. Gary, let's go to that. The new track. What's the name of the track? You want to introduce the track for us?
Real Talk.
Real Talk.
Real Talk.
So this is Romel's contribution for 2024.
Oh my God.
And it's called Real Talk. So you're going to sing it live for us. You're going to hear the instrumental.
First time.
Right, so we're hearing it for the first time.
National radio on Iron Dependency.
So you're going to get Real Talk. And those of you on YouTube, Facebook, you're just joining us. You listen to Romel Lezama, was recently freed by Justice Carla Brown Antoine, and he's now a free man. And he's in studio with us, and we're going to hear his contribution. And in case you missed from the beginning and the feed dropped off while you were here, you can go back to Dependency. So here we go.
Whoa, whoa, yeah, yeah. As far as I see, sweetie auntie, we not looking right. When we check it out, we lost in this fight. As far as I see, between you and me, bullet only taking life. We need to get them guns and ammunitions out of sight. If killing was a sport, in the Olympic Games, TNT would get every gold medal. Don't get me wrong, so-called bosses only grooming the youths, hyping them up, sending them to do wrong like them as puppets on strings. Them fail to stop and think, the boss a boo, and them gone killing, busting holes in your skin. For vanity and thing, your parents send you to school to learn alphabet and check numbers. Highly doubt the school teaching ABG 6, 4, 9 and 7, talking about knock it down. Who? Youths of this nation, don't be such fools. When you risk it and get locked up, only family does check up. While the boss man watching Netflix in luxury and comfort, in the end it's only you. Badness don't pay play talk, and I ain't come to pamper you. This is a session on Real Talk. Hip hip hooray, you survived yesterday. Real Talk, watch your back, your hour shot could call today. Real Talk, everybody want an AR with full clip, like Call of Duty, real like John Wick. A session on Real Talk. If you feel you're bad, a man more bad than you. Real Talk, either cemetery or jailhouse calling you. Real Talk, what about the gun you shoot on wrong on you? No pension check, badness will surely kill you. Welcome to Real Talk. Whoa, Real Talk. Yeah, Real Talk. Trinidad and Tobago, welcome to Real Talk. Whoa, Real Talk, yeah, yeah, Real Talk. Mr. God, this thing so deadly. There is no loyalty. Learn this lesson, friends won't bring you back. Quick to encourage you, but disappear when things get hot. This thing so deadly. Open your eyes and see. Petty talk could make your head get bust. Another life live planet Earth, oh Lord, when this will stop. Nowadays it's so dread. Neighbors going head to head. One pulling blade, one dunce and one in the head. One shot or dead. They choose violence, the wrong approach to deal with the problems. Look mommy holding she head with no remorse is madness. One rocking 716. Once you assemble, you resemble this 7.6 to no kicks. Your head bust open can't fix. You from that side, I from this side. Let's see how long we will survive. Best friends since primary school days, but when we can see eye to eye, we need to value this life. This tit for that game we playing, really destroying life. Take time to think before you act. Don't make a mess, please stay on track. Choices, chances, and consequences. The 3 C's, that's facts. Peace and love, no more attacks. Whatever energy you push out, that's what's coming back. Still on the topic, it's real talk. Like we don't learn until we feel the burn. Real talk, badness distorting, we mind out of control. Real talk, be a man and pull the trigger, send him home. Then spend your life in MSP or Grove. Listen to real talk, wickedness you invest in, well look at thing. Real talk, bank it up, karma will pay you everything. Real talk, you could never do the wrong and get good things, your payment sure by the works you put in. Welcome to Real Talk. Whoa, Real Talk. Yeah, Real Talk. Trinidad and Tobago, welcome to Real Talk. Whoa, Real Talk, yeah, yeah, Real Talk. We all can make peace. Togetherness we preach. Every creed and every race must help. No half stepping, yes, we need your full 100%. We all can make peace. Let's join hands with good intentions, please. Unity and we shall overcome. No more division, no more mashing up this twin island. Muslim, Rastas, Hindus, Christians and Baptists too. We multicultural, we sure need you. Family, you are the first teachers before the youths go kindergarten, school. Respect they should learn from you. Their reflection is on you. Whatever you'll do, they do. Do the right and they will follow through, and they won't disappoint you. The future shapers are you. Everything has intuition, now it's time for things to fix. This issue was never personal, it's everyone's business. But driver, vendors, yes, stylists, construction workers, the farmers, the psychologists, gang leaders, these guys as community leaders, they don't want this. But the more we manifest goodness, bright light over darkness, TNT, we would win this. Together we aspire and we will achieve goodness. Come on and help me shout real talk. A graveyard for handguns and all rifle. Real talk, we don't want no more blood kits. Real talk, find your talent, gifts and focus on your goals. Make positive impact and examples. Help me shout real talk. My Trini good, don't talk it Trini bad. Real talk, better music, sweeten back with Twin Island. Real talk, I for change, I'm not condoling no more wrong. If you agree with Papa Mel, I want your shout. Welcome to Real Talk. Whoa, Real Talk. Yeah, Real Talk. Trinidad and Tobago, welcome to Real Talk. Whoa, Real Talk. Whoa, Real Talk.
Gotta give me the applause button there, man. You still have to work hard to beat me, but hey, this bad. This bad. Huh? Yeah. Now, you don't start that now.
I saw a sign I written the on your face.
Nah. I just admire that. It's powerful, man. Well done. You gonna fight it out on yourself. Let's take some culture, Romel, please. Hey, Dari. No. Those of you listening on YouTube, those of you watching YouTube, Facebook, give me the stars. You have 1 to 5 stars. Tell us, rate this guy so for me one time. Rate this guy so. Let me see if I can go back to the drawing board here. Rate the guy so. And a scale, what I say, 1 to 10?
Yeah.
1 to 5. Look, see, Fiola, thank you, 5. All right, so you're getting a 5. For Monsi, 5 plus. 10 stars. Well done, woman. Yeah, man. Now, that's real talk. Yeah, that's real talk. Well done, without a doubt. Real talk. Keep sending in your ratings, please. Oh, look at stars. 100. Yeah, man.
5.
Real talk.
8.
So you see, you get nice stuff to start with. All right, so just go brave. Go Bills.
Yes, sir.
All right. Yeah, let's take some calls now. We could deal. Just now. You bring any call already? All right, let's take this call and hold on. Hello. Good morning.
Good morning. Let me start by saying I love my country.
Thank you, Happy. Morning. Morning.
Morning. Listen. God, Natasha, real talk. This song is boss. This song would big yard, small yard, and the middle yard, as the case may be.
Yeah.
This is an excellent song, but I want to make a recommendation. This discussion that you haven't got, is it not possible to find a way under government power, where the government have the right for on every media house, a certain time is allotted for government, because this talk is listened to today mainly by the parents or the adults. This talk need to go on 96.1, 96.7, and 94.1 on the youth stations in terms of hearing a young man talking about his life, because that's where we can create the transformation. Because your show is one of the greatest ever on the air. And therefore, this is what we call the transformation that's needing our country right now in order to save this country. That's why I love my country. It's to really show things like this. And what you're doing, you're showing true love of country, trying to save the nation, trying to save the youth, because we depend on the next coming generation. I just want to say, gentlemen, sir, you have done well. You can be a transformative inspiration to the nation. And God, I urge you to have the ministry use government broadcasting time and put this on the youth frequencies also, and also on the youth station, youth television stations. I thank you. You all have a great day. May God bless you with the work you're doing.
Thank you, Harvey. So Brand Snack says 4+. Jennifer Allen says Real Talk, Young Kings 2024. Big Yard Tune. Jennifer Cox Williams said Real Talk 5++. Catherine John, happy for him. God is great. Romel, Ruth Spencer 5 stars. Patsy Beneku stars for so. Carl Guevara, 8 out of 10. Yvette Philip, 5 stars. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Gata Natasha. Good morning, Romel.
Good morning.
Go ahead, ma'am.
Let me tell you something, Romel. Gata want nothing with you this year.
Oh, Mr. God,
no, man, that was bad. Like Kaiso's stories are told. He's telling a story right
now. Boss soon, man. Boss soon.
Yes.
5+.
Thank you very much.
All right.
Thanks a lot. Before I take the next call, to the Medical Board of Trinidad and Tobago, this doctor, we have not done yet. All right? Don't feel that we're going to just allow a doctor who is using ganja, ketamine, shrooms, and ecstasy to just settle in the system and know something, because there are more doctors. You see, we have more questions than answers. And if he's a polyaddict, then was help offered to him? Is he really a trafficker, or are his clients patients or doctors? Tell us. How now he has a conviction, will he still be allowed to practice privately? Where is he now? Does the ERHA recognize substance abuse as a health issue? Do doctors have an employee assistance program? Is there random drug testing for doctors? Opioid addiction is also a thing and in the medical field. So we have not forgotten, and we will continue to ask this question. Otherwise, we might as well stop observing World Day Against Drug Abuse and Illicit Trafficking. We are fooling ourselves. Good morning. 622-3937, good morning.
Hi, good morning. Sorry about that. Yes, God, good program. I agree with all that Harvey said. I want to read the song a 5, and I want to tell you, God, that you see that song you start the program with. I find I-95 should be playing that like every shift.
With national service for them?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, for some reason, the presenters here can't find it in the voice. I don't know why. It's only the blind
in the background
here,
but
no, it's only the blind operator that find it. I don't know how the ones who could see can't find it. But thank you very much for that recommendation, Cole.
If it was jam and wine, they would have find it.
Oh, yeah. Gabby, stop making noise in the studio. Thank you, caller. Thanks a lot. Yeah,
that's real talk.
That's real talk. The blind person behind the board is finding national service for them, but the ones who can see can't find it. I don't know why. Good morning.
Hello.
Morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Congratulations to the young man who spoke there at the officers. My husband was a prison officer at YTC for over 10 years. His name, I don't know if this young guy might know him. His name was Mr. Roberts, but he passed about 8 years ago. Last month was 8 years. But he worked there at YTC. They never moved him. He worked all around, career all over, but they put him at YTC, and they had loved him there. He had loved his job, and they never moved him until he retired.
Right.
Okay? Roberts was the name.
Thank you, Roberts. Erica Sue Hosford said, applause. Catherine John says, 2024 in Skinner Park. Claire Snacks, I agree with. I love my country. There should be in schools as well. Romel, it's only time will tell. What you're doing here, you're keeping yourself in the public, and that's important. And one thing in this country, if they want you, they know where to find you. If we find you useful, they know where to find you. Don't be fooled that this journey is not going to be an easy one, because there are people out there who still would not be in agreement, when this happens, right? But I could tell you from experience, it's not going to be easy for people. Some people will not make it easy for you. But you keep yourself on the front burner, keep doing what you have to do, and eventually the Lord will open up that way for you. You quite clear, you demonstrated that you deserve that second chance. You got it.
Yes, sir.
Make use of it.
Yes, sir.
Hello, good morning. Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
To everyone there. Romel!
Good morning.
Good morning, good morning.
Good morning.
I youth. All praises to Almighty God.
Bless God for that.
Don't ever take your freedom for granted.
Yes.
Don't ever.
Well said.
Romel, what have you eaten so far?
Everything.
Everything. Where have you been so far?
Everywhere.
Everywhere. I was there in Skinner Park, and your song was very emotive.
Thank you very much.
Right? I was trying to figure out who is this person, and it came to me, well, this is the guy who was there, I think it was back in January or February, when you sung your calypso for us.
Yeah.
Right? So all praises be to God.
Yes.
You are a free man. I have a 15-year-old, but next November my son will be 16, and you went in at age 16. My son still needs guidance. My son still looking for me for help.
Yeah.
A 16-year-old in jail. Oh my. But all praises due to Almighty God. Garth, Natasha, the officer there, thank you. Bye.
Thank you very much, caller. Let's take the next one quickly. 6223927. Hello?
Hello, morning.
Hello, good morning.
Morning, God. Good morning.
Morning.
This is Lynette Duncan.
Oh, God.
Lynette. Good
morning.
morning.
Good morning. I couldn't get, I'm trying all the time. I'm in Tobago.
Okay.
Yes. So, I just want to, wish Romel all the best. I just pray that he continue to walk the straight and narrow way. He has made an impact in the country, and he could only do better. And, I just want to thank both of you for the show that you have, that you would showcase people and showcase their talent and the ability that they have.
Thank
and,
you,
I'm always ranting for our independence and for you all, and we could always work together for one.
Thank you.
Right?
Thank you.
So,
okay, enjoy Tobago. Well, we just have about 3 minutes again. So let's take another one quickly. Hello, good morning.
Good morning to Mr. and Mrs. and the young man.
Blessed morning.
I am saying congrats. Keep it up. You're not alone. I know of someone who was educated, a teacher, and went in a school and did a heinous act in 1980. He paid his dues down Carrera. He came out and he was teaching in Silverwater. There were circumstances from what happened, with his parents from childhood. So these things happen. You might have been misled or whatever, but things happen. people have underlying hurt and pain. And I want Garth and Natasha to know that they are here for a reason. And don't give up, no matter the frustration. Because if only one got to vex with all you, turn your back on his people, because he will ask for you while you give up. Okay? So
right.
have a blessed one.
Thank you very much. So, Romel, you know, you have so many ratings and responses for this. We can't share all with you, but just go back to our YouTube channel and Facebook page, and you will see them for yourselves.
Yes, sir.
Right? Everybody have you in the big yard already, but then realize you gotta get through me first. I love this song, brought tears to my eyes. It ought to be played in school after the national anthem, so our children makes topic of conversation. That's from June Thomas. You go back and look at the comments.
Yeah, I will.
All right,
I
all
will.
positive for you, my friend, and one more. All right. Quickly. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning.
Good morning to the St. Clair's.
Morning.
The officers. Romel, we are going, brethren.
Blessed morning, King.
And nevertheless, caller, know is your voice, I think, was played in our, when you called in Romel on that day, you know. And your voice was played in court.
Romel.
Yeah.
When you appeared on the program, the last time I told you, I said, Romel boy, better days are coming.
Yeah.
Praise God, the day has arrived. You went through experience, make the best use of it. Since you're getting art, maybe you could join one of those art associations, because in Trinidad, artists money, so you could get the money to set up your own business and so on.
Yeah.
And may God bless you. And God, you have to work and cut out next year. Because I gave Romel 8.
Correct.
Right, and Natasha, please ensure that when God appears next year in Kaiso, he doesn't wear such a fancy outfit, because it would seem as if the guards were watching God's outfit rather than listening to his song. Right.
All right, boss.
So God told the best boy, right, and Romel, the sky's the limit.
Yes, sir.
We expect great things from you, so may God bless you once more, and the sky's the limit. No respect.
All right, my friend. Thanks a lot.
I just want to say thanks for being on the program once more. To the prison service. You all play a major role in getting me which part I want or which part I'm going. Right, I want to thank the prison service. I will always be loyal to the prison service, and I'll always be a part of the prison service. I want to thank everyone who support me, even those who had the eyes and scope on me to see if I'm going to drop my pants. I'll wait on that. Right, and
keep your pants up.
Yeah.
And to Justice Antoine, you know, I listened to that conversation.
Antoine, I just want to thank her for everything, you know, and I just want to bless God and thank God every day for freedom, you know.
You know, I listened to that conversation between Justice Antoine, and it sounded like a mother speaking to her son.
Yes.
You know, you know that the stars just aligned that day. You know what I mean? And I really want to thank her again, and the judiciary for that, and the judges, team of judges, for allowing us to share that with the public. And again, once we have good news to share, we will share it with the public for the work that you all have been doing. All right, so, and then Steele, well, sorry, Steele couldn't make it. I hope Steele got his car sorted out, the trip problems they were having with his vehicle. But God bless you all. You know, some of that was God.
All we could say is good luck on behalf of Andy Tennessee and our entire audience. Good luck to you, and you know you always have our support and by extension our audience. So
and we'll keep in touch, right?
Yes.
Yeah. See you in Skinner Park.
Good afternoon.
What is called